So what we're starting with is, this is a Telecaster Thinline body, routed for 2 humbuckers. I got it from Gear for Music. So as you can see, it's a sort of mahogany on the back, then a fairly plainish, light maple-ish top. I bought the neck from Gear for Music as well. So we've got a paddle headstock. As you can see, I've printed off a template which I then use to draw around to get that. So that's one of the jobs on the list, is to shape that. Need to sort the nut out a bit. I don't think that the nut slot is particularly level looking at either side of the nut, so I'm probably going to remove that nut, level that up. Might well look at putting in a different nut as well, possibly a tusk nut, something like that. But anyway, that's on the list. One other thing with the neck, it's that I've drawn in roughly there the nut line. As you can see, there's a bulge there, which when you're holding it's difficult, obviously, because it's not completed yet, but I do feel that's going to impede. So I'm planning to shape that back a bit. As you can see, I used a template which had a few Telecaster designs on it, and I've played Telecasters which have, you know, whilst that's the cut, then it will be shaped into like that. So that's my intention, to at least bring that down a bit and shape more into the headstock. But overall, not bad quality. You know, I mean, they're not expensive parts. I don't expect that to, you know, but they're reasonable quality. They definitely should be good enough for playable. One problem already is the neck doesn't quite fit. So first thing I've noticed is that the binding here projects a bit. So I'm going to have a go at that. And then I'll probably sand the sides of the neck if it's still too wide. Using a sanding beam probably, but we'll see how we go. So after a few minutes sanding that back, just sanded either side of the neck evenly, and where that little bit of binding was, took that off with a chisel quite easily, and we've got the neck fitted now. So that's step 1 done. So just talk about what I'm going to do with this. Obviously I'm going for a Telecaster head stock shape. I just like that, prefer it on a Telecaster body. I did, given it's got 2 humbuckers, think about the old large 70s one like they have on the Deluxe, but I'm not. I'm going to stick with that. So that's that. Good, now we've got that in. What I will do is I'll do some get some centre line figured out. This body's quite rough, so that needs quite a lot of sanding down. The neck is not so bad. I've just sanded that at 120, 180, and that's still quite smooth. I've got some 320 lying around somewhere, and I'll go over that again with some 320 probably, because I'm going to oil this finish, so I don't need to go much more than 320, otherwise I won't have anything for the oil to get onto. But the body is a bit rough with the sealant, I think, that they've put on it. They've raised it up a bit, so I'm probably going to sand that back. Obviously that's going to be one of the big jobs. Going to have a hardtail strap type bridge, which I've got to do string through, so that'll be an interesting bit. Never done string through before, so we'll see how that goes. That'll be something that we'll catch up with later. But anyway, neck is fitted, so that's job 1 done. So just a quick test on how good my joint is. Got the neck still in, as you can see. Lift that off, completely off, and it doesn't drop, which is good. Nice tight fit, so I'm quite pleased with that. It's come off quite well. One other thing I'm going to be doing on this, I've got one of those angled back plates, so I'm going to fit that. So I will be shaping this. I'm not sure I've just decided I think I'm going to leave the neck as it is, and I'll just take the corner off of that. So it gives you a little bit more, not a lot, but you know, That's for the players who get up the top there. Not me a lot, but anyway. We'll give that a go. That's the plan. Given that there's no holes in this, so it gives me the opportunity to do that one. Can put in the neck, the angled one, so that you can just round that off a bit. So I'll do that when I'm sanding this all back. We'll have a go at that. Okay. This is the body after rounding that off. Here's the neck plate that's going to go on there. So like I say, just a little bit of help, not a great deal, but that's come out all right. Used Shinto rasp saw to do that mostly, and then obviously sanding up through the grits. So that's where we're now.